What if the key to your perfect diet was hidden in your DNA? Science is now uncovering how our genetics influence the way we process food, burn fat, and absorb nutrients. Forget one-size-fits-all diet plans. Personalized nutrition is changing the game, helping people eat smarter based on their unique genetic makeup. Could a simple DNA test reveal the foods that fuel your body best and the ones that hold you back? In this video, we'll dive into the science behind DNA-based dieting and whether it's the future of nutrition. Today, we will talk about, can your DNA unlock the secret to your perfect diet? So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Have you ever wondered why some people thrive on a vegan diet while others feel sluggish without meat? Or why your friend loses weight effortlessly on keto while you struggle? The answer might be hiding in your DNA. Science is now revealing that our genes play a massive role in how our bodies process food, absorb nutrients, and even crave certain flavors. What if you could look at your genetic code and discover exactly what foods work best for your unique biology? No more guesswork, no more following generic diet trends that don't work for you. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of nutrigenomics, the science of how your genes interact with your diet. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand how DNA testing could revolutionize the way you eat and finally help you find your perfect diet. The science behind DNA-based nutrition. The idea that our genes influence our dietary needs isn't new, but recent advancements in genetic testing have taken this concept to a whole new level. Every person's body processes food differently because of tiny variations in our DNA called SNPs, single nucleotide polymorphisms. These genetic differences affect everything from how efficiently we metabolize caffeine to whether we're more likely to store fat or burn it for energy. For example, some people have a genetic variant that makes them more sensitive to saturated fats, meaning they might need to limit red meat in their diet. Others might have genes that make it harder for them to process carbohydrates, explaining why low-carb diets work so well for them. The field of nutrigenomics studies these interactions between our genes and the foods we eat, creating personalized nutrition plans based on individual genetic profiles. Companies like Nutrigenomics and DNAfit now offer tests that analyze dozens of these genetic markers to provide customized diet recommendations. While this science is still evolving, early research shows promising results for everything from weight management to preventing chronic diseases through personalized nutrition. How DNA testing for nutrition works. Getting your nutritional DNA profile is surprisingly simple. Most companies provide at-home testing kits where you just swab the inside of your cheek or provide a saliva sample. After sending it to the lab, scientists analyze your DNA for specific markers related to nutrition. Within a few weeks, you receive a detailed report breaking down how your genes affect various aspects of your diet. These reports typically cover several key areas: macronutrient needs, your ideal balance of carbs, proteins, and fats; micronutrient requirements, which vitamins and minerals you may need more of; food sensitivities, and even how your genes influence your eating behaviors and taste preferences. For instance, your report might reveal that you have a genetic predisposition to vitamin D deficiency, suggesting you should consume more fatty fish or consider supplements. Or it might show that you're a slow caffeine metabolizer, meaning you should limit coffee intake to avoid sleep disturbances. Some tests even analyze your genetic predisposition to conditions like lactose intolerance or gluten sensitivity. While these tests can't diagnose food allergies or medical conditions, they provide valuable insights into how your unique genetic makeup interacts with DNA-based diets. So what does this look like in practice? Let's take two hypothetical people with different genetic profiles. Person A might discover through testing that they have genes associated with efficient carbohydrate metabolism, but poor fat metabolism. For them, a higher carb, lower fat diet might work best for maintaining energy and healthy weight. Person B, on the other hand, might find they have the opposite profile. Genes that make them better at processing fats, but prone to blood sugar spikes from carbs. For them, a higher fat, lower carb approach like keto might be ideal. Beyond macronutrients, DNA testing can reveal more subtle nutritional needs. Someone with certain variants in the MTHFR gene might need more folate-rich foods like leafy greens to support healthy methylation processes. Another person might learn they have a genetic tendency toward inflammation and would benefit from more omega-3 fatty acids in their diet. Limitations and considerations of genetic nutrition testing. While DNA-based nutrition is exciting, it's important to understand its current limitations. First, genetics is only part of the picture. Your environment, lifestyle, gut microbiome, and current health status all play significant roles in how you respond to food. Second, the science of nutrigenomics is still relatively new, and researchers are continually discovering new gene-diet interactions. Some critics argue that we don't yet know enough to make definitive dietary recommendations based on genetics alone. There's also the question of how much these small genetic variations actually impact health compared to broader dietary patterns. Privacy is another concern, as you're sharing sensitive genetic information with testing companies. The future of personalized nutrition. Looking ahead, the field of DNA-based nutrition is poised for significant growth and refinement. As research continues, scientists are identifying more gene-diet interactions and developing more sophisticated algorithms for interpreting genetic data. Some experts predict that within a decade, genetic testing could become a standard part of nutritional counseling, with dietitians using DNA profiles alongside other health data to create truly personalized meal plans. We may see apps that combine genetic information with continuous glucose monitoring and other biomarkers to provide real-time dietary advice. Researchers are also exploring how genetics interacts with the microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in our gut that play a huge role in digestion and health. Should you try DNA-based nutrition? If you're curious about DNA-based nutrition, the first step is deciding whether testing makes sense for you. These tests can be particularly valuable for people who have struggled with conventional diets, have unexplained food sensitivities, or simply want to optimize their health based on their unique biology. They may also be helpful for athletes looking to fine-tune their performance nutrition or individuals with a family history of diet-related conditions like diabetes or heart disease. However, it's important to have realistic expectations. Your genetic report won't magically solve all your dietary challenges, but it might provide helpful clues about what approaches could work best for you. If you do decide to get tested, look for reputable companies that use clinically validated genetic markers and provide clear, actionable recommendations. The idea that your DNA could hold the key to your perfect diet is both exciting and revolutionary. While we're still in the early days of understanding all the complex ways our genes interact with food, the potential for truly personalized nutrition is enormous. Whether you choose to explore genetic testing or not, the most important takeaway is that there's no single best diet for everyone. We're all unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.